Would you look at who's back? Is it rolling now? I fucked it up. A little too fast. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning back in for the first video of 2020, and it's been a while. Okay, so the first video of 2020 is going to be a very important video, and I'm asking all of my musician friends within the Leeds and Grenville area, please get on board with this one. Like I said, this one's really important. Okay, so first things, I'm going to set up a little bit of a backstory on this video. Just before Christmas, about a week or so before Christmas, I got a message from a local musician that we all know, Willie Stevenson. He said to me, "Hey Mike, I want to let you know that we're doing a press release down at the Keystorm." It was on the Friday, so 5 o'clock, and Willie and I chatted a little bit. He said to me, "I remember that you came down to one of the DIFA shows and did some filming and tried to help promote it." Thanked me again for that, and and I thought about it, and I said, "Hey, you know what, Willie? I'll bring my camera down. We'll film this press release and we'll try and get it out to as many places as we can." He said that would be great. So, without any further ado, I'm going to show you clips and pieces from the press release. I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's actually quite long. What I'll do is I'll actually put the press release that I filmed, I'll put it to the Mike's Mike Facebook page for the entirety of the press release. It's between 15 and 20 minutes long. But I took a few pieces out of it to make this video, and it's what I believe to be the important pieces. So, here we go. The DIFA Foundation's press release for Aaron's Mill. The mill stands for Musical Instrument Lending Library, and this is a great idea. Check it out.
Let's hear it for Willie, everybody.
He used to be shorter than me, I remember, but now he's very tall. You know, it's a funny thing. When we started the DIFA Foundation, obviously over the death of my son Aaron, there was me and Harper and Skylar, Austin, my son, who by the way gives his regrets. He couldn't make it tonight. He's off at work and he couldn't get it off. It's a Christmas thing, but he sends his warmest regards for everybody. Anyways, we sat in our basement wondering, what are we gonna do? We were just hurting. Aaron's friends were hurting, I was hurting, and we thought, let's have a party and celebrate his life. So we ended up in the middle of the field at the Legion with this idea to have a little party and invite all Aaron's friends and have a good time. And it grew, and in the 6 years we had a major festival going, and we're still gonna do that. But at the end of the day, I want to thank all the people that were responsible for the DIFA Foundation itself to be started. And I can't see. I'm old. Oh wait! One of my guys I want to thank right now, the Cooperators Insurance, and Sevi by himself. It's a funny thing, every year he'd walk across the field as I'm walking, and he would come up and hand me a check every year from the Cooperators to help us out with our festival. Anyways, I want to thank 3M Canada, the Georgian Dragon, and Brian Beatty, a buddy of mine that got this thing started with me. P&G, LA Knapp Construction was a major supporter. Every year he just said, "Willie, who's your most expensive band? I'm paying." So it became a thing with him. Henderson and Eastwood and Tuck, Tria Tuck is a lawyer here in town that helped us do this, to help us get into a position where we have our licensing and we're able to open this store. Henderson, Eastwood and Tuck has been amazing. Howard Campbell and Sons, Hudson's Rentals gave us our light, all around property maintenance. There was, let me see, there's so many. Peter and Pat Culp down at Boardwalk Dental are amazing human beings. He's my dentist. So I'd have to knock on his door and borrow his truck to pull a trailer, and he'd just give me the keys. It's probably why he pulled extra teeth. BD Dodge. We got the Cooperators, obviously, with Jeff giving me light, as he always does. Hang-Ups, a local place in town that helped our heroes for the summer. Kriska Transport, Culligan Water. Bruce Wiley was a major help at 1049 before anybody really helped us. There was Hansler Smith, Even Our Ice, Jack Frost. The bands that we had were amazing. I mean, we had a lot of people. Scott's here, Mike's here. These people come up right at the start of this and said, Willie, we'll come and play at your festival for free. We'll do what we can to raise money for the kids, and they did. So what else we got? All our volunteers and vendors we had throughout the years. I can't even count them all. A lot of you guys are here tonight, but I mean, you guys were immeasurable in helping us get to where we were. The Recorder in Times, obviously, 1037. Our own Harps. He was Aaron's best friend, and now he's commanding an operation. I'm so humbled and proud by these guys. What else we got? Riverside Ford. We actually, in the last few years, got a couple of awards. We won the Governor General's Award for DIFA, and that was a really, really cool deal. And just last Tuesday, we won a Council Award for community service, along with our friends at the Winter Classic. It was an amazing, amazing opportunity. And let me tell you, this couldn't have happened if it wasn't for the people in Brockville believing in us and knowing in our hearts that we wanted to do something good for our city, our communities, our kids, and everybody that's around us every day of our lives. So we're humbled and very proud to say that we got a new venture. And our new venture is going to be called Aaron's Mill. And the Mill stands for Musical Instrument Lending Library.
Going forward, we have a number of things going on with the mill. Our first musical instrument drive is going to be at the new Thousand Islands Brewery just across the road on King Street. So they've been kind enough to offer us their space and help with fundraising. We'd also like to thank some sponsors who've come on board just this week. We had a little bit of a leak come out with our announcement, and it was very helpful actually because some of our sponsors came a bit early. So one really intriguing event has come from a new facility called the Happy Green Acres Campsite. And they've been throwing concerts for the past year or so. On the Labor Day weekend, there's going to be a Mega Jam fundraiser for Aaron's Mill. It's going to invite musicians from all over the region to come and perform. So details about that will be released soon, but it will be a fundraiser in part to support Aaron's Mill. We'd also like to thank Thousand Islands RV, Mark Mazurk, there's some other friends of ours who have stepped up to help out as well. It's been really, really positive, our feedback this week. So at this time, I'd just like you guys, if you could step away from this over here for one moment. What we have on display here, if that beer bottle could come off there, that'd be awesome too. Bud Light. So what we have here is a gift from the Joe's Mill location in Kingston, Ontario to Aaron's Mill. They're providing us with a starter library. So Kelly, Willie, Merry Christmas. There's lots more instruments to come, and we have a lot of events planned for the year. With this fundraising drive and instrument drive, we're going to be setting up in different establishments all over the community. It's the brewery one time, it could be Buds in the Bay another day, it could be the Union Jack, it could be up to that new restaurant up in the north end, the Brimstone place. It could be at a church. It could be the Pure Christian Church one week, another month it could be somewhere else. So we're going to be having a rotating schedule.
Okay, so that was part of the press release from the DIFA Foundation about Aaron's Mill. I'm going to put in the link below, I'm going to put the information for how you can get a hold of DIFA. So I'll have their website linked up in the comment section below. Personally, I'm also going to donate one of my guitars to this cause. I'm going to donate as much of my time as I possibly can and get right on board with this. And I urge everybody else, please do the same thing, because this is really, really important. And yeah, for a first video of 2020, I thought to myself, I could have put this out before Christmas, but this is probably the best time to do it. Kind of a rebirth of Mike's Mike, and to to do something good, what we started this channel to do in the first place, to try and help spread the word for something that is a really great idea. So, once again, thanks for watching, guys. You guys rock. Is it rolling now? I fucked it up.